determination, precision, manscaping. All characteristics that helped Bobby the Blade MacDonald take the rollerblading and sports world by storm, and all skills that he would need in order to rise to glory once again.
I've always been told that I was too small, that I would never achieve anything, that I had a heart murmur. But those doubters never stopped me from achieving success on the world's biggest stage. Until after the injury. When I could feel my chance of success, well, rolling away from me.
Ever since Bobby could walk, he hated it. He wanted literally nothing more than to always be on rollerblades. And while it's been tough through all the injuries and uncomfortable rashes that both he and our family have endured, we knew that nothing should stand in the way of Bobby doing what he loves.
So can you tell us a bit more about the injury?
Yeah. I still remember that day, that moment so vividly. April 15th, 2017. I was gearing up for the World Rollerblading Championships, and it was just an average day. I was so heavily favored to win that year that I slacked off too much over Easter weekend and ate way too many Cadbury eggs.
Wait, how many exactly?
47. Turns out that was just enough. So, anyway, when I put my rollerblades back on and approached the first hill, I was way too heavy. One of my wheels popped off and my legs split out to the side. I landed and skidded so hard that I scraped both my nipples off. The doctor said that they could be stitched back on, but, well, the nipples were never found.
When I heard about it, I thought it was a late April Fool's prank. When I realized it had really happened, I went into shock. I couldn't leave the house. I could barely pull myself out of bed. I just missed those gorgeous nipples.
Now quit grilling me about this Bobby MacDonald broken wheel. I don't know nothing about it. I'm tired of answering your questions. I'm out. Good night. I'm out.
Things only got worse for Bobby when the memes started coming.
Oh, we made thousands off of Bobby MacDonald's nipples, or well, lack thereof. We made a t-shirt line, pop sockets, you name it.
Oh, Bobby MacDonald became a very popular May. Last Halloween, we had to send 4 students home for slutty Bobby MacDonald costumes. The outfits that those 3 girls and 1 boy were wearing are something I will never unsee.
Can you believe I got sent home for this? Whatever. I was a legend up until period 3 when I got sent down to Principal Jenkins' office.
In spite of all the ridicule, Bobby had his own health to worry about.
From the moment I saw those mangled nips, I told him he would never be able to rollerblade again. But I think that's just what he wanted to hear.
I figured that without my nipples, not only would I defy the odds by rollerblading again, but without that extra weight slowing me down, that I would blade faster than ever. And it worked.
Bobby was at the peak speed of his career. Without his nipples slowing him down, we began incorporating exercises to help him go faster, even with a slight loss in aerodynamics.
You know, looking at it from a fantasy rollerblading perspective, Bobby the Blade MacDonald flew up fantasy draft boards for this upcoming season. His mix of speed and rollerblading IQ made him a must-have for fantasy owners.
Bobby put in hours of rehab. He lifted weights, he studied film, and he went back to the basics. With him now in the best shape of his life, all he needed was the commissioner's approval, and he would cement his return into the Worldwide Rollerblading Association.
After deliberating with my advisors and multiple sports scientists about reinstating Mr. MacDonald, we have decided that having no nipples actually gives him an unfair advantage over the competition. And so we've decided not to approve Mr. MacDonald's reinstatement into the WRA. Rather, we have decided to ban Mr. MacDonald for life on the grounds of performance-enhancing nipple reduction.
Yeah. So, it turns out I would never compete again. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, your dreams may be stripped from you, or in my case, scraped off you. But don't fear. Take advantage of now. Take advantage of the opportunities. And remember, no nips, no problem. That's all. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a good night.